Hey there. So I have a secret, a number one secret to help you conquer the weight loss battle. If weight loss is currently a battle you're going to want to listen, this truly is a secret. And it's actually the absolute, hands down, number one secret to conquering the weight loss battle. Now, if you're not in a weight loss battle, or maybe a journey, or you're struggling with your weight loss, maybe you're stuck in a rut, maybe you've been at the point where you're just ready to give up, maybe you've already given up, but you're still maybe hopeful, maybe you have a little bit of hope left. I hope this message finds you well, and if it does, I want you to save it, I want you to share it, I want you to like it, love it, I want you to comment on it, that it was helpful. Let me know you're here live, let me know you're here later, replay, whatever you want to do. The number one secret to conquering, let's talk about that word, conquering the weight loss battle, because weight loss is a battle. I know, I work with people on the front lines, so to speak, and there's a lot of women who are battling weight loss, battling. There's a lot of women that I see giving up. There's a lot of people, a lot of women that I've talked to who have already given up. And I want to help you conquer right now. If you're a woman over 40, and I say woman, it could be related to man, but you know what? Most of the women that I'm working with are the ones that want help, that need help, and maybe you need a little of this right now, encouragement. But this is the secret. So pay attention right now to conquer. So let's go over conquer. Now, I'm not here to say the number one secret to losing weight. I'm going to tell you the number one secret to conquering your weight loss. And conquering is different. Like when you win, meaning you don't just lose weight, you don't just even get to your goal weight, like you don't have to worry about your weight for the rest of your life. If that sounds like something you're interested, drop some fire emoji so I know you're paying attention. Take a deep breath. It's all in the name change. You're like, huh? You want to conquer? You truly want to conquer the weight loss battle. Yes, you got to eat healthier and you got to exercise and you got to have accountability and maybe prep some meals and avoid maybe so much alcohol and not eat all the ice cream and all that stuff. I get it. Right, like I'm not here to talk about that. In fact, I've even helped people lose the weight that they need, but they haven't conquered the weight loss battle yet. And it's because of this one thing. Now, here's the secret about it. The way to conquer the weight loss battle, like to win, to literally win your life back, win your body back, win your self-confidence back, win the clothes that you want to fit in, win your spouse back maybe. Maybe you haven't wanted to be intimate with your spouse because you've been feeling so terrible about the way that you look. Maybe with the lights off, maybe with the lights on, maybe with clothes off, right? Maybe even with clothes on. And I want to help you conquer it right now. This is number one secret. It's in the name change. It truly is. And I say that, think of what Facebook is doing right now. They're changing their name to something like Meta or something like that. I'm not quite sure all the details, but I do know that they're changing the name for whatever reasons. But can you imagine if you stopped thinking of yourself as fat? Well, how do you think of yourself as fat or overweight or out of shape? You got to stop telling yourself that. It's in the name change. Like stop looking in the mirror and stop saying I'm fat, I'm disgusting, I'm not valuable, I'm not worth it, I'm out of shape, I'm a mess. I hear women, listen up, I hear, and I don't know where it came from. I don't know what your history is. I know from some of the students that I work with, there's maybe years and years and years of maybe just a poor self-image. And what happens is you're with yourself all the time, right? 24/7. You're with yourself, you're with your mind, you're with your thoughts. You're with your thoughts. And if you can change your thoughts about how you look, hey, now, don't get me wrong, maybe you have 50 pounds that you need to lose, or 60 pounds, or 100 pounds. But I can tell you, you can get the weight off, you can even get your body rocking, but if you don't change what's in here, how you think about yourself. So I just want to encourage you, the number one secret is not about some nutrition, about lowering your carbs or counting your calories or working out, with kettlebells or doing sprints on the beach. That's not the secret to conquering the weight loss battle. It's not to only eating organic. It's not to eliminating sugar. That's not the secret to conquering your weight loss battle. Can you lose weight on all those things? Absolutely, 100%. You can lose weight pretty much doing anything different. If you're gaining weight, you could do pretty much anything and it'll work for a short period of time. But usually where people fail and where people end up losing the weight loss battle, they give up, right? They give up, they put up the white flag, say, I surrender, I can't do this. I can't lose weight. I'm just going to have to live with myself being overweight and out of shape. I'm just going to have to not ever be comfortable looking at myself in the mirror or taking my clothes off in front of my spouse or being intimate or, going out in public. I hear these things all the time. That's why I'm sharing this with you, because while it disheartens me to some extent, it actually encourages me, because I have a coaching program that for the right person is the right solution to help you conquer the weight loss battle. But the most important thing, and this isn't really, you don't need coaching for this. Well, you may need coaching for this, to just know that the number one secret to conquering your weight loss battle is to stop thinking so low of yourself. And how do you do that? Well, again, that's where the right approach can help you get on the right path to start feeling better about yourself, to start thinking better thoughts about yourself, to think, hey, I might not be where I'm at today at the end of October 2021, but I'm making change. I'm making improvements. I'm taking another step forward. I'm not giving up on myself. I'm going to even stay positive in the times where I just don't feel like exercising. I don't feel like eating healthy. But I'll tell you what, the hardest thing to do and to overcome and to conquer is what's going on in the mind. And that's, I think, truly one of the big disconnects that a lot of you ladies who are struggling still with your weight, who can't seem to get the weight off, keep it off, is that you still have this low value of yourself in your mind. You still think of yourself as not worthy enough, as not pretty enough, as not sexy enough, And that is hard. But the good news is, here's the good news about it, that it can change. And how do I know it can change? I see it happening. What I love on Fridays inside of my inner circle, my lean body breakthrough coaching program, women are having breakthroughs. Yes, they're having physical breakthroughs and they're losing weight and they're getting in shape and fitting into clothes and able to go for bike rides with their family members. That's all part of it. But the biggest thing that they're conquering is the mindset, in realizing that they are valuable, that they are worth it, that they can feel better, they can make improvements, that if they don't give up, they can make progress, even if it's not perfect. The reality is, you and I both know, and especially if you're a woman of faith or man of faith, is that there's only one thing that's perfect in this world, and it's neither you or me. It's the person who created you in God's image. And one of the most amazing things is, no matter where you're at on your weight loss journey, maybe you haven't conquered it yet, I want you to know that it's not too late and you're not too old to see changes, to make changes, especially up here. So as you go into your weekend and maybe you had a not so good week or a weekend, maybe you have no structure, no accountability. My question to you is this: are you going to keep going down that same road? Because I can tell you, if you don't make changes, nothing's going to change. It's just really what's going to happen. Even if you're tricking your mind into thinking that, let me just start Monday. Let me just start in the new year. Let me just go back on Weight Watchers. Let me just go back and do this again. Let me just join another gym again, right? And there's no really structure. There's no accountability. There's no real support. Like, one of the most amazing things outside of seeing my students succeed in my program is the community that we're developing. Our inner circle of women in our community that are just so amazing. And I'll tell you what, the conquering that's going on, like, there's powerful women that maybe didn't feel so powerful a few months ago or a year ago, and now are just literally blasting through the ceiling of opportunities and potential. And it's hard to do that if your mind isn't right. Wouldn't you agree? So anyway, the number one secret, just to reiterate, is not dieting, it's not exercising hard, it's not, making a plan, it's not writing down or mapping it out. It's not any of those things. They're all helpful, but the number one secret to conquering your weight loss battle is not counting calories, right? It's not removing the carbs. The number one secret is truly in the name change, changing what you're saying about yourself on a daily basis, maybe even throughout the day. And if you can get that in line, now how do you do it? I'm sure you're asking, Mark, how the heck do you do it? Well, I can tell you it's a whole hell of a lot harder when you're trying to do it on your own. I know that for a fact. We're not meant to be alone, especially when we're struggling. So I would encourage you, whether you work with a coach or you find a friend or a family member that you can actually team up with. And if you don't have anybody, that's where a coach like me can really come into play and help you if you're looking to conquer your weight loss battle. Now, if you're just looking to lose weight, then most likely a coach like me or program like I have is not going to be for you, right? That's just the bottom line. If you're just looking for a quick way to lose 30, 40 pounds, yeah, I can tell you can pretty much do anything and do that. But if you're looking truly to conquer the weight loss battle and get off the weight loss journey, let me know. Shoot a message to me with breakthrough. If you're ready to have a breakthrough and get yourself off the weight loss journey. That's my hopes for you today. That's my hopes for you going into not just the end of the year, but coming into the new year, 2022. How's it going to look? Are you just going to be like everybody else and wait till January 1st to set some New Year's resolutions? New you, new me, new year, new me. This is going to be my year. I'm going to join a gym and I'm going to buy that Peloton and I'm going to hire that personal trainer in the new year and I'm going to just go all out. But you're not going to do anything to change what I just told you is the number one secret, and that's your mindset. It's how you think about yourself. So again, you can get that right. The sky's the limit. Take care. God bless.